Good morning and welcome to What's New in Automation. My name is Sean Tierney from Insights in Automation, and it is 7:52 on August 12th, 2024. And this is a show where we talk about the top stories from last week and what's coming this week. And let's go ahead and take a look at our first part. You can watch this show on both YouTube and on all of the places where we stream to. You can also get it over at theautomationblog.com. You can see it right here. We are live there at theautomationblog.com. Now, let's start by taking a look at the top news from last week. And I know there were problems on Friday with the Q&A videos. I did some tests here this morning before going live. I think everything's working. I'm actually recording a backup just in case something goes wrong. So hopefully everything's working for you guys out there who are watching. Now, let's go ahead and get started here by taking a look at the top news. And I should be able to do that using this button here. And one of the big pieces of news that I thought was very interesting last week was the new programming terminal PG from Siemens. This is a high-end, medium to high-end laptop, but it's industrial. It has some legacy ports on it. It has lots of USB, lots of USB-C. It has removable, M.2 slots. So very cool. You don't see a lot of companies still making programming laptops. A lot of people just buy them off the shelf from commercial sellers. But in any case, this thing, they put a lot of thought into this very interesting product. And I'm sure a lot of people out there who are using Siemens and other products will be wanting to upgrade to this latest and greatest unit. The next one topic we covered was that the eATM T Manager device from Softing, which typically was a in-module product, now is also available as a standalone IPC, allowing it to work with in applications where you don't have maybe an Allen Bradley PLC, right? Or PAC. So very interesting. I have reached out to him. I think it was Quentin and I were going back and forth about maybe getting together and talking about this, doing a podcast on it. Thought it'd be very cool. From there, we go over to Rockwell. They had this, and they've done a lot of these releases over the months, but this one was on the labor challenges in um, life sciences. And I thought this was an interesting article. We looked at a lot of different stuff last week, but this was one of the top ones that I thought was interesting and I wanted to highlight today. And then over at automation.com, the ISA's website, this was a feature article about AI and machine learning and automation. And I found this one interesting as well. And we talked about it last week on the Automation News Show, but you guys may want to check that out. From there, we go back to Rockwell. They had a new reference manual on their IO Link device library. These are like the add-on instructions and faceplates that you can use with your IO Link devices. So I wanted to highlight that. From there, we also had a new episode of the Automation Podcast. This was episode 213. The folks, good folks from Horn Automation, came back on the show. They underwrote our costs, so this episode's totally ad-free. And they introduced us to their new PLC HMI, as well as their new development software, Seascape V10. I had a great time with Chuck. He was very, just covered so much stuff. And it's always exciting when the new PLC comes out, new HMI comes out, right? But in any case, I had a great time talking with Chuck. Really appreciate them underwriting the cost of this. So the video's free for everybody. And we didn't have to worry about embedding a bunch of ads to try to recoup some of the time it takes to put into these shows. I think you'll really enjoy it. And that is episode 213. And you can see we got links here directly to some of their product pages and playlists and whatnot. So that was the big Wednesday night release or Wednesday afternoon release. And then we did the Q&A on Friday. We did it for level 2 members and for students in the morning. You can go watch the replay. There was an issue where every time I talked, the screen flickered. So I added more RAM. I upgraded a bunch of software. I ran a test this morning, and it seems like that issue went away. I have backups. I'm recording backups just in case you guys are getting flicker right now. Hopefully you're not. But in any case, we did do that Q&A. I had a lot of fun going through the questions. I didn't get to do the question of the week. So my goal right now is to do that for last Friday, to do that right after this show. So to do another live stream and do the question of the week, just kind of like a little 2-3 minute, Q&A on one of the questions that I'll pick from the whole show that we did. We also did, for students of mine over at theautomationschool.com, we also did our very first um, office hours. So it's a Microsoft Teams meeting every Friday morning, 9 to 10. If you're enrolled in any of my courses, $49 or over, you can, it doesn't matter if you bought it 10 years ago, you can come in and ask questions on the subjects that you're enrolled in. So if you're enrolled in Control Logics, come in, ask me anything about Control Logics. I had one person ask me about the PIDE. I don't have all my literature out on that. I actually don't have a lesson on that yet. So a lot of that stuff's all packed away. So it's like probably not going to be able to help you ad hoc, but almost every other topic, I can help you. Maybe not motion control or safety, but all the core topics, the topics I actually teach in the courses, I can just help you, just drop into the office hours if you're a student over at the automationschool.com. And so with that, I am planning to do that question of the week right after this. It's a public freebie show, and then I'll add that back at theautomationblog.com. Now, from there, over at the Automation School, that's what I'll be doing. Usually at 10 o'clock, I switch gears and go work for the Automation School. And this is what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be designing push button images and I'll do a lesson on that. I don't know why, but I could not find any good push button images in the library. If you're enrolled in this course, it's still just $59. If you want to see me cover anything, please let me know, because we're going to wrap this up in the month of August. I got a lot of exciting things I plan on doing in September. From there, here are the links. I wanted to show you that post over here at theautomationblog.com. What's new in automation for August 12th. I just want to show you all links to the top stories I covered are here. Okay. And then here's the week at a glance. So today we're doing the What's New live stream. Today I'm also going to be doing the question of the week, which I was supposed to do on Friday, but we ran into all kinds of issues. So I put it off to today. Then on Tuesday, we have the automation news show coming back, and as well as the freebie automation headlines show. And those are live streams. And Wednesday, we have the members only, the automation show, and the public automation minute. Now, we didn't have an episode of that last week because I got it all done. I was all ready to go, and the panel view would not work. So I think I have to do some research. So this is where I was going to take the panel view plus a 7 that's on Ethernet and go through the ProSoft device, the ANX4, and talk to PLCs or slicks on Data Highway Plus. Everything worked great in View Studio, got it up and running. I was pretty excited, and then I downloaded to the Panel View Plus and 7, and all these things happened. So I got to do some research. I may have to flash my Panel View Plus, but I hope to do the episode I was going to do last week. And this is going to happen from time to time. Things always don't go as you plan. So this Wednesday, we should be doing that Panel View Plus 7 to Data Highway Plus, and we'll be doing an automation minute freebie after that. That's kind of like what I learned during the process, but the automation show will be the step-by-step. And then we'll have the automation podcast Wednesday afternoon coming out. That will be episode 214, and that's going to be with Siemens on their G220 VFD. That's just a great VFD they launched, and they got all kinds of new products in this area. And so I'm pretty excited about that coming out. I hope you guys enjoy that. That has also been underwritten by Siemens, so there will be no ads in it. The video will be available to everybody if you prefer the video, and it'll be ad-free. So thanks to Siemens for underwriting our costs there. And then on Thursday, again, we're back with the news headlines, and news show. And then Friday, we're going to do the Q&A live stream again. Again, this is a member 2 benefit. So if you're a level 2 member, thank you all who signed up to be level 2, either on YouTube or theautomationblog.com. Really appreciate you guys. You get not only this, but all the past Q&As have all been marked level 2. So you're going to just get access to all the Q&As. And then maybe at the end of the year, I'll give you guys a VOD, video on demand downloads of it. Just remind me of that, and we'll do that. I just have to upload everything to Vimeo. So I'm waiting to see. I'm changing my plans there, so I got to see how that all works out. But in any case, the Q&A live stream is also available to students. Lesson 1.10, okay? And then they see the office hours, and then hopefully we'll do the question on a week next Friday. So that's kind of what's new and what's coming this week from Insights in Automation and the Automation Blog and School. I hope you guys are having a great week. I look forward to seeing you guys every morning this week, and hopefully this video came out after all the drivers and upgraded RAM and everything I did to this PC. So I probably should mention too, I did update for members. I did update the sneak peek. I am recording a new episode this morning, if all goes well, with Emerson, my first ever podcast with Emerson. I'm looking forward to that. And next week, I think either this week or next week, I'm sitting down back with John Gardner. He just released a book called Manufacture Local. So I'm looking forward to. I read the whole book. It was really good. It's not a long book, 100 pages or so, but it was like really, really. I don't know. It was deep, right? A lot of stuff in there, right? It's still very easy to read, but there was a lot of footnotes, a lot of information. So I look forward to interviewing him on that as well. And with that, that's the end of what's new in automation for this week. This is August 12th, Monday. It's 8:02 in the morning. I hope you all have a great week and a great day. I want to wish you all health and happiness. And until next time, my friends, peace.